Your to-do list is not what is going to get you results. Your identity is. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christine, and if you're new here and you want to see more transformative content like this one, then go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel to join the journey with me. Identity is such a key foundation to becoming the best version of yourself. This is the reason why most of all my videos are centered on figuring out who you are. Because believe it or not, there are people who are about to leave this world and they still don't know who they are because all they've done was live in an identity that wasn't even created by them, but was created by the people that surrounded them. Some of you are still stuck in friendships, relationships, and environments that you have far outgrown, but choose to stay in because everyone else around you is still staying. Stop staying in the comfort zone that wasn't even created by you. Push yourself to go and explore the horizons so that you can figure out who you exactly are in this world. You can manifest and you can envision every second of every day, and you can even go as far as putting in the action to doing the things that you envision, to doing the things that you manifest. But if you lack the ability to believe that this new life is yours, you are eventually going to just fall right back into your past self. Remember, we have created these identities since however long ago we were born. The amount of years we have spent conditioning our brains, rewiring our brains, conditioning our cells, conditioning our neurons, conditioning our subconscious mind to believing in this past identity more than anything. So you can take the action to go and date a healthier person or a nicer person, but if all you grew up around was chaos and drama and yelling and fighting, then your subconscious mind, the mind that you have programmed for years, your subconscious mind is going to look for any detail in its environment to prove to itself that you are still this past identity. So without you even consciously being aware of this, you can subconsciously still act out in these past old habits of yours, meaning you are going to create chaos, you are going to create drama, you are going to create the yelling and the fighting because your mind, your whole identity, your body is used to seeing that, is used to feeling that, is used to living in that. If it doesn't find it, it's going to literally create it for you to feel comfortable, because whenever the body knows that it's not in the same place where it used to be, where it was comfortable in, it goes into survival mode. It starts reacting. It starts making you feel crazy. It's like a withdrawal. It's trying its best to survive, to be in the world that you created it to be in. So it can feel hard to create a new identity for yourself and really believe in it, because your mind, your body, your cells are all trying to tell you what's going on. This is not what I'm used to. This is not who you are. This is not who you are. Those are all lies. Those are all lies. And this is where strength comes in. This is where you need to be able to be smarter than what your body's telling you. You need to understand that the uncomfortable feelings that you're feeling, the urges that you feel to want to just go and lay back in bed and go and create drama and go and think in this negative way, that is your past self trying to cling onto you as much as it can. But you need to be aware of this so that you are able to fight it off, to challenge it, because that fight, that battle is what is going to move you forward and not keep you held back. So in order to reprogram your mind, you need to first establish who it is that you want to become, who it is that you want to explore. And then you need to believe. You need to believe in that identity as much as you can. You need to first believe in it before you even put in the action, because you can put in the action all you want, but you are eventually going to come crashing back down if you never believe in it, if you know you're faking it, if you know that that's not who you are. You need to fight off those urges, those thoughts, those lies that are in your head daily. And that's why I always tell you guys that in order for you to even believe in that for yourself, you must be in an environment that supports that for you. That's why in my last video, I stress about really secluding yourself from environments or people that remind you of your past self. And if you can't seclude yourself, if you haven't tried to just close your eyes and meditate and envision yourself in the version of yourself that you want to become, or in the environment that you want around you, then you need to physically change the environment that you're in. If you want to live in Paris and your environment screams nothing but tropical vibes, your mind is not going to believe that you are a person in Paris, even if everything you're doing physically is trying to be in that version of you in Paris, like, I don't know, eating a croissant or going out to cafe. It's not gonna work out if when you come back to your room or the environment that you're in and it screams nothing but that. You are just going to be reminded constantly of that version of yourself. But all in all, this is not just for relationships. This is for everything in life. Jobs, money, career, your beliefs, your values, etc. But I stress this so much, you guys. Do not be hard on yourself. That is something that really irks me, but I understand why you can be so hard on yourself and why people can get so overwhelmed when it comes to self-help and self-healing, because I've heard this before. But just know, you guys, that every single time you try, you are rewiring your brain to think in a way it has never thought before. And that right there is something to be so extremely proud of. The fact that you are watching this video right now and listening to me is you rewiring your brain at this very moment. This journey isn't about grinding and working hard because Christine said I need to do this, Christine said I need to do that. No. Give yourself time. Give yourself grace. But if you're a person who works off of beating yourself up and telling yourself the truth and not giving yourself these little nice talks, like David Goggins, for example, he's a person who really tells himself hard truths but allows him to really push hard. Some people really do work in that way. I'm not saying you don't have to be in that way, but I know most people do overwhelm themselves and do stress themselves out and really just go back into this negative space because you're just so used to thinking in such a negative way that that itself is just a habit that you do for yourself. But I don't think you guys understand that when I say to become our best version of ourselves. Whenever you hear me say the best version of ourselves, right? I hope you guys understand that in every day that you are doing something 1% better than you did yesterday, you are literally living at the best version of yourself in that moment. We are never going to reach this perfect person who's going to know everything, who's going to be so awakened and so good at everything. We are never going to be able to reach that because we are all human. We are going to make mistakes constantly. This is a journey. Nobody is ever going to be perfect. And every single day, you guys, I learn something new about myself. So whenever I say the best version of yourself, I am talking about the version of you that chooses to wake up every single day and fights the urge to go and do the same thing that the past version of you would go and do. The act of you being just aware of you doing something that the past version of you would do is one step better than who you were yesterday. Just those little things are things for you to be so proud about. So don't stress yourself out. Don't overwhelm yourself because that's not what I'm teaching. That is actually the complete opposite of what I'm trying to teach you guys. I'm truly trying to share with you guys the beauty of healing, the beauty of growth, and the beauty of the journey. We get maybe a good 75 years of living, and in every single day we get the chance to go and explore the billions of versions of ourselves that exist for us. Some are worse than others, and some are the greatest versions of ourselves that we never even possibly knew even existed for us. Now just imagine, you guys, how there's people who are literally about to leave this world, and the only version of themselves that they chose to live every single day was the version of themselves that they didn't even create, that were only created by people that didn't want them to grow because of the potential that they saw in them, because it intimidated them of the person that they saw you could literally become. So they kept you in this box for as long as they could because that is what made them feel comfortable. If they saw you anywhere further in life than them, it made them so extremely uncomfortable. Do not be brainwashed by these people. Do not stay stuck in this identity, you guys. Know that there are billions of versions of you that exist. With every decision that you make, you get to literally explore a new version of yourself. Do not stay stuck in the same old version of yourself. Grow, explore your horizons, push yourself past your comfort zone. So, with that being said, you guys, believe in yourself, believe in this new identity. This is you. It's not even a new identity, it's who was always deep inside you but was hidden from everyone getting in your way from seeing. You're not that bad person anymore. You're not that person who made those mistakes. You're not the past version of yourself. You have the ability to grow and change in a snap of a finger. You get the chance to become whoever it is that you want to become. Forgive yourself. Let go of that past version of yourself. So if you feel that nobody else believes in you this world, just know that I believe in you. I will always give you guys the allowance and the space to know you can grow out of the imaginary boxes that you were placed in. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up and share this video to someone you know who deserves to hear this message as well. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.